Yo, 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 today we on True Facts TV. Who we got with us?
Hey man, your boy Bag, man. They call me Sauce in different areas, but Bag is mainly what's popular. You dig what I'm saying?
I bet, I bet. So today we're gonna find out a little bit about you, bad boy. So the main reason I want to interview you is because I know you're a young businessman. So today we're gonna talk a little bit about that and about who you are. So for starters, let's go and talk about, you know what I'm saying, growing up. Like tell us where you're from, how your people was growing up, how was it?
I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of different and difficult because, like Oak Cliff,
Yeah.
everybody understand how it is if you from that side of town. But born and raised in Oak Cliff, mainly Dallas. I done traveled to other spots, but Oak Cliff is mainly the main spot, So you have our adversities, but, you gotta pick and choose, know how to get through it. You dig what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what I say about it.
Who raised you?
My mom and my stepdad. I wouldn't say my pops because he was the one there, but, that was my father. You did.
Yeah. Okay. So what schools did you end up going to? Like what elementary school did you go to? What middle school did you go to?
Middle school. Middle school was like Faith Family. Can't forget it. Faith Family. Elementary, I think CFA. People don't know about that. That one is more so in the hood. But if we go to high school where it really get juicy, it was Faith Family as well, but it was SOC.
Yeah.
And then it got really nasty when we got over there in the South by Madison. Yeah, Madison High School. That was a good one up for sure. It was good experiences, and that SOC was some good experiences too, like life changing experiences. So those are the main ones.
Man, I'm glad you said that because SOC really got a bad rep. So for the people that never went to SOC, tell them some good things about SOC. Like, what's the good things about it?
I say good things about it is like the experiences you have in real life, like with people, and then like your teachers too. The things that you learn from the experiences that you go through. You feel what I'm saying? It could be good or bad. How you gonna look at it? Like your perspective. So that's one thing I really learned from that shit. Like even if a situation is bad or if it's good, like have a positive outlook on it, and then shit, make choices that's gonna really help you get to those desired outcomes that you want. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really believe, man.
Okay. So besides that, what kind of kid was you in school? Was you smart? Was you in your books? Was you getting in trouble? What was you on?
No, I wouldn't get in trouble. If I was getting in trouble, it's because I was hustling too much. Other than that, I wasn't like no fighter. I wasn't like no nigga that was on somebody's ass or something. I probably was like, I had a good personality to mix and blend in with a lot of people. So it was like funny all the time, but it's always business. So that was my main thing. But like I was an athlete in school, so when I played sports, I had to have a certain type of discipline from my coaches and like a behavior standard with them. Sometimes the nigga ain't want to really just lock in with that, but I mean, I think it played out good as far as like now in life because I can run into people like you and then people like him, and they got different personalities and shit. But I can mold well with them because I understand like those boundaries and like the differences between each other.
So you say sports? What you play? Basketball, football? What you play?
Man, I want to play football a little bit, but it was mainly basketball though. That was my main fun. Like Josh couldn't handle me right now, even if he could. But I'm gonna be honest though, it was mainly just hooping though. That was my main sport.
Did you make varsity?
Of course.
Okay.
Come on, stop
Where did you start playing varsity?
He's playing, man. I think it was my sophomore year. But like I kept saying, I kept getting in trouble at school. So with me having to get kicked out of this school and that school, it really messed with my reputation a little bit as far as like.
But now you somebody like you was getting in trouble and stuff like that. So
yeah, it was my sophomore year in school though. That's when I mainly like really touched high school varsity. I really wasn't getting a lot of playing time, but they knew that like playing JV, it really wasn't gonna be no benefit for the varsity team or for the JV team because they had a lot of people that was like younger than me playing on that team. Yeah, mainly my sophomore year. And as I got into another school, I had to start over. They come back to the same school, which was my senior year in high school. All that came down from my I think my sophomore year. That was my main first time playing varsity, official games, official coaching, like official referees and things of those sorts.
Yeah. Okay. So you graduated from SOC, right? Or did you not graduate?
No, I graduated.
Okay, you did graduate.
I'm not gonna be the one that's not graduated.
Okay, that's what's up.
Appreciate it, brother.
So once you graduate, what happens next?
Hey, you gotta execute.
How did you execute?
And whatever you want to do in life.
Did you end up getting a job? What did you do? Because most people, they choose to get them a 9 to 5.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with 9 to 5. I definitely had 9 to 5. I think my first one was Subway. That was my only job, I think. If I'm not mistaken, that was my only one. Yeah.
Okay. So you started working at a job at Subway, and this is after you graduated, or was you already working there during school?
I think it was more so like ending like summertime senior year or summertime junior year. But that was when I had my first job. But I was always hustling in school, so it was like, either having this on the side and having that job. I was just trying to compound the money. You feel what I'm saying? So for sure.
Okay, so how did you go from being the bag boy working a 9 to 5 to being a bag boy who is now looking forward to getting into business? What was the transition in that?
I guess having a goal and then having like a plan, like trying to have a plan, depending on what you want, like what you want your lifestyle to be, the outcomes of what you want for your life, and mainly those are my main driven fire. That's what I would say. My main driven fire was probably just the goals that I want out of life, aspirations, and the lifestyle that I desire to have that helped me align the type of choices that I want to have as far as like working for like business. You feel what I'm saying? It was the same thing. It wasn't hard to apply that stuff when you working hard for somebody else.
So when you started doing business, if you don't want to say, you don't have to say. When you started doing business, what was the business that you locked on to that was like, yeah, this is what's gonna take me there?
Oh, barbering, for sure.
Okay.
That was one of my main ones.
Did you go to barber school or were you self-taught?
Yeah, I had to. I got my license on that wall over there. I don't know if we can put the camera on it, but I'm gonna try to keep my license up to date. Try to stay up to part on all like business aspects, standards, protocols, things of those sorts.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about being a barber. So when did you start cutting hair?
Unofficially, when I was like 12, but officially, we considering like actually getting paid from it. Mm-hmm. Shit, probably like my senior year. Soon as I got out of school, I went straight to it. We were finna sit down for and chill for.
Was you always good or was you fucking up his at first?
I was never really just trash.
Okay.
I'm just keep 100 with. I really want to just trash. I guess over time I was able to like get jiggy with my style or whatever the case may be, but it wasn't just doo doo. Like people like what it was. I felt like it may have been doo doo to a degree because of what I wanted my standard to be, but I don't think it was trash though. I seen some shit. I really wish I didn't do it, but yeah.
So sometimes on social media we see videos of these kids who in school. They got a whole barbershop in the bathroom. You ever tried it out?
Yes.
You cut hair in the bathroom?
Ben did it, bro. No camera needed, bitch. We trying to get some money.
Yeah.
Flat.
So you had a whole barbershop in the bathroom.
Yes.
What kind of clippers did you use? Was it like Bluetooth clippers? How that work?
Nah, it wasn't Bluetooth. They all use that. I would recommend somebody have cordless. All my clippers really been cordless. Like if I started out with some clippers, it was probably the clippers I stole from my pops. Don't keep that up in there because I don't want to get on me. You feel? Yeah. But those is like corded clippers. But once I transitioned to like some cordless clippers, that's when I felt like it was a lot easier for me. You can maneuver, you can put something in your backpack, you could travel a lot lighter. So yeah, that's what it really was. Though. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna say that's what's up because a lot of people in today's world they don't see how they can make money. They don't really understand it. The only way that they can see themselves making money is by working a 9 to 5.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty good. We got people out here in the city like you that people can look at, even a young man, they can look at you and be like, what I'm saying, I can do that too.
I appreciate
what I'm saying?
That.
I can choose something that can actually give me some money too, and I can actually make somewhere in life.
Right.
So that's a good thing.
I agree. I definitely agree with that. It is a lot of people out here that really don't know how to do it on the creative aspect. Yeah. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So besides making money, what else do you like to do?
Now I really transition into health, like actually trying to take my physical health serious and like my relationships and like the people that I'm finna have around me as I get older is really important. That's why I gotta take care of everybody. You feel what I'm saying? As far as like people that come in and out, people that do me bad or good, make sure you have a positive outlook in those aspects. But it's really relationships and health. Those are my main things. Is family included under relationships then? Yeah, I'll stick with those two for sure. Like guaranteed.
So who are the people that are closest to you in your life? Most important people to you right now. Who are they?
I'm gonna give you my immediate ones. The
women.
5. All right, now I'd say it's 2 or 3 women that actually maneuver good that I respect. So I consider them. But majority is gonna be like my immediate family, like my mom, my pops, my brothers. You feel what I'm saying? I got other family members that I definitely love and I got love for, and I show my love every day. But yeah, I definitely say those few selected people that I really just respect, and I think I see myself going forward. Yeah, that's what I say.
So in the city of Dallas right now, a lot of people feel like it's a dark cloud. Have you heard about the Dallas drill scene?
Talk to me, a dark cloud. What you mean by that?
a dark cloud, as in people feel like it's real negative energy in the city of Dallas right now. It's a whole lot of bodies dropping. It's a whole lot of killings going on, and they blame it on the Dallas drill scene. So I was trying to see, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like it's because of the Dallas drill scene? Or do you feel like people just gonna be people?
People gonna be people. I wouldn't say it's Dallas drill scene because I mean I see a lot of youngers walking around with guns, but guns ain't killing people. It's people killing people. Like if you really want to be real, you know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if Dallas drill scene, if the Dallas drill what helped amplify or bring notice or light to those situations, then we could say that. But I won't blame it on Dallas drill. I blame it on personal individuals. People got beef. Like think about how big Dallas is.
Yeah.
And for me to get to your hood, it take me 15 minutes. I really got to be mad to drive and put anger and energy into your side of town.
Yeah.
And then my gun didn't shoot you. I shot you with my gun.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true.
So I blame it personally on the individuals themselves. Like niggas gotta look in the mirror. You feel me? And look at what they causing. If that's the truth.
Do you have any people that you lost due to gun violence?
For sure. I just recently lost a little brother. It made the news and it was crazy how the situation happened. He wasn't trying to do nothing but just be there for his family.
You wanna say your little brother name?
Y'all little Trey, man, long little slimy, man.
Hey man, long little slimy.
For sure. For sure, man. That's crazy you say that.
So within the last 5 years, how many people have you lost due to gun violence in the last 5 years?
I want to think. I'm gonna be honest. Since me growing up right now, I'm still young. I don't have a lot of people that I'm connected to that I done lost from gun violence. But I say I lost to the system, or I done lost to like their own behavior and choices and shit. So it really wasn't gun violence though, cause like my parents, they weren't really just pushing us or letting us maneuver a certain type of way. We had to have some type of discipline. So they couldn't be like going crazy. My little brother can't be coming at your little brother with his gun and shit. If anything, you're not supposed to have one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So it sounds like you was raised by some good parents, because that's some real old school stuff.
Yeah, I believe so.
You know, older parents, you know, they tend to care about stuff like that. It's the new age parents who really don't, you know, force that kind of stuff.
Nigga, they don't even want to be parents.
Mm-hmm.
They parents because they choices that they made from the past is still with them to this day.
Who do you blame, the fathers or the mothers?
I think it go hand in hand. I wouldn't blame one. But if a situation go down and it's prolonged and it's executed like fully through, I would more so say like the woman's side. You know, not to be biased. You feel me? Because ultimately, you know, the women got control over like the population. You know, they got pregnant, they can either get an abortion or they cannot go through with it by, you know, protecting themselves and like, you know, condoms and all that safe sex type of stuff. So shoot, I don't think a man got control over a woman's body. She wanna have that baby and she know or she not aware of those type of things. I mean, they bring the kids in. So I say that they make the ultimate decision. But it's just not all their fault, basically.
So I got a question for you. Give me the top 5 artists in Dallas right now.
Personal preference?
Personal preference.
I gotta go number 1, Cash Boy. That's my little brother. That's one.
Say his name again?
Cash Boy with 2 O's. CASHBOOY. I hope I didn't mess up. But he hard in the city. He not really drill. He got a mixture of versatility. And I think he gonna be up if he stay consistent. Let me think about some more. We gotta respect the ones that's been here.
Okay.
Which is like Yella Beezy.
Okay. That's
and I gotta give respect to Mo3. You know, me personally, these not my type of artist, but like as far as like top, they getting most recognized and they bring a light to the city. And then New Dallas, all those people, all of them. We talking about from Doe all the way back to MVP, all of them. So that I'll put that in the 4th category. Period. 5th, let me say 5th from Dallas. I don't know no more after that. That I'm really aware of, to my knowledge. So I'll run safe with those. Because don't forget, New Dallas is supposedly like a multitude of dudes. So that's giving respect to like 7, 8 niggas. They know they stuff. You know, the ones that actually like grab the torch, bring the torch down, and then people follow along with what they see work.
Yeah, shout out to them boys.
Hey, shout out to them for sure. New Dallas.
Okay, so my next question for you is, so I'm pretty sure by you being a young businessman, you know, you found these ways to be able to take care of yourself and be successful. That also comes with women, which means that I know you have at least one crazy story about some women.
For sure.
Give me the crazy experience you done had with a female.
I really be having them disciplined a lot. So I really don't be having a lot of crazy situations. But I'm gonna give you a situation that I probably didn't like the most. Shit, I was having like a house party, and it was for Halloween and shit. Man, bitches was very humid. They was left, right, upstairs, downstairs, underground. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then a couple of my women, they all came together and shit. They was trying to like really do slick things to get my attention while I'm giving attention to somebody else. You know, I'm talking to her over here. She come downstairs. She see me talking to her. So now she want to ask me a question to interrupt what we got going, but not be polite and be patient. You know, and I got to grab both of them, take them outside, and get on their ass, tell a bit, either get a, like, move around a bit or sit down. Yeah. So I'll be like, that's one of my main ones because I really don't have, like, no real problems where it's, like, bad. It's more so, like, selfish behavior that I don't tolerate. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, things that they know that I'm not really messing with, but they trying to get something for their own benefit. So.
Yeah, and it's a good thing because I done talked to some people and you'll be amazed at the crazy stories that we done heard that men go through with these women.
Give me one light one, because I'm finna believe the shit out of you.
A light one that I done heard, I'm going to say, I done heard like cars getting keyed, stuff like that. Just normal stuff that be happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, there be a lot of stuff going on like that.
Hey, I'm going to say this. I can agree. A long time ago, probably like 5 to 10 years ago, I had this bullshit ass Nissan, one of my first cars and shit. Like, I had a bitch, I believe it was one of my bitches, pull up on me, bit through Kool-Aid on the car and inside the gas tank. Spit mucus on each window and egg the car game. Swear to God, bro.
That's crazy.
You think I'm lying about it? I will not lie about
it. No, I believe it. I don't even want to speak.
I don't want to speak the bitch up. You just made me mad speaking about this shit.
All right, so Boss Man D-Lo. It was about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago maybe. A transgender ended up saying that Boss Man D-Lo was creeping.
Creeping?
Yeah. You believe it or do you not believe it?
Describe creeping.
Chilling with the tranny.
Shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. Shit, he probably did. Cause look at him, all these bitches look the same. They all wearing fake hair and all that type of shit, and a nigga can do the same shit. And I'm pretty sure it'll be hard to distinguish the difference if they know how to carry themselves in a certain way. You feel me? So I won't deny the allegations, but I ain't gonna agree to it too, cause I ain't the nigga partner.
So the transgender actually exposed some text messages with Boss Man D-Lo. And when the text messages got exposed, maybe the next day or 2 days later, the transgender popped out with like $250,000 on live and had captions saying hush money and deleted all the evidence for Boss Man D-Lo, the text messages and all that stuff on social media.
Yeah.
Does that make it more believable?
I mean, it can. I think it can. Shit, but like I said again, man, I'm just on the outside looking in from the scenario you giving me. I wouldn't even agree to it and say it is, because I like Boss Man D-Lo, and I would hope that he ain't out here doing stuff that we don't respect as men. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's always up in the air unless people admit it or they got the evidence to prove it.
Okay, so
that shit wild.
So I also know that you're into fashion. How do you feel about the fashion nowadays? Because at one point in time, everybody was wearing tighter clothes and fitted shirts, stuff like that. But nowadays, everything is more baggy and cropped. So how do you feel about the fashion nowadays?
I like the area you're in. I'm gonna be honest, because you can play with whatever style you want to go with. You can go fitted top, loose bottom, or you can go skinny bottom, loose top. You can go bulky shoes, skinny shoes. We got the option to have versatility in it, and people can play with it and express themselves however they want to. So I think it's not bad. I really think it's expanding. It's going crazy. Now I'm gonna be honest. I would speak just for like street fashion or streetwear gear. Now it's some niggas I be seeing walking around with gothic gear and they showing like, you know what I'm saying, certain type of clothing with panties and super skinny pants. Like I just seen a rapper, bro, online. They had on some super skinny leathers. You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't something that I could respect as a man because he seemed a little fruity booty. Yeah, and I'm not jacking that. I mean, but in today's age, if we speaking about the general topic of fashion, I like where it's going. People can express themselves differently. Like you're not finna just go outside and be considered fresh because you got on Jordan. You could be considered fresh and have on some different sneakers, but it's all about how you put it together and the overall fit. So I think it's very versatile and creative. If anybody is really just in it, you know what I'm saying?
So you design clothes yourself. How did you get into designing clothes?
Just being fresh myself. And then it's another way to make money. You know what I'm saying? It's not messing with my morals. So me personally, that was my main inspiration, or like the spark behind it. You know what I'm saying? You want to be fresh, you want to stand out and do something, you got to bring something that people ain't just had before, or you're gonna be so mediocre. You feel what I'm saying? Prime example, Nike takes. You want to step out of that and be looked at differently. You could bring some super baggy pants, but your shit got to fit right, and you can't be overdoing it. You got to understand that there's levels. So I like it. I definitely like
What's
it.
the name of the brand?
My clothing brand is VS Soft. I don't even know if I mentioned that. Fashion designer too, so y'all check that out. VIASAUCE. I'm still gonna have some merch dropping. Y'all stay locked in, cause I'm telling y'all, I never give up on this for real though.
So you just do it by hand, or do you have a website for it as well?
I got a website. Most of my products gonna be on hand though. You feel me? Like if I'm gonna drop some, I'm gonna probably already have my merch made, cause it's get the product in, get the product gone. You grab your real money, you put it back in your business. That's how I feel about it. Now, it's other ways you can do it, but I think that's more respectable and more personal myself, because I want to wear my own merch. And if I gotta wait to get something in to display it to the people, or I can't wear it, then shit, I don't think I'm really gonna go through with that idea, or I'm not really believing in it. So, for sure.
Okay. So as far as the merch go, or whatever like that, do you also do winter merch? Winter merch?
Yeah, I would suggest anybody to do all seasonal merch. Like if you really lit though, you'll do timeless pieces. Like that's a lot of game right there for anybody.
Do you have any inspiration for your fashion that you design? Like any people that you looked at and you was like, I create something like that? Or was
Hell
it
nah.
just creative straight off the dome?
I never was really jocking the next nigga swag, bro. No. I have seen I have seen people dress, and I was like, okay, I like how this style is, and then, or I might like how this piece may be, but I never really just looked at a nigga and was like, I need to make it because of this right here, or this is the main reason why. Nah, you just have those things in there, or it could be something that's beneficial to yourself that other people experience. Prime example, shit, a nigga could be fat and he could have on a boxy shirt, he looks skinny. Yeah, fashion is therapeutic. It fixes you and it helps you in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? Because if everybody was the same and everybody not the same, everybody not gonna look the same. That's how I feel about that for sure.
Are you religious?
Shit, I think so. I hope so.
What do you consider being religious?
I guess we have to understand what religious means. Can we get the definition real quick? I'm gonna pull up the definition.
So let's look it up.
I got you. Because if you talking about do I believe in God, hell yeah. If that's what you're saying.
I mean, basically, when I say religion, I mean, do you believe in a higher power?
Yeah, nigga, this shit not did just because of me.
Yeah.
No, man, it's something else going on in this world, you know, that you got to have faith in, you know, besides yourself. You know, where did everything start from? We can't really answer that question, so that's a big question, and you know what I'm saying, that you can't understand as a human. I don't think so. Shit, tell me how the earth started. I ain't there. So if you don't know, it get deeper than that. Yeah. That's scary, you know, but that's bigger than just us. So if you saying that's religion, hey, y'all religious. It's definitely some higher power out here that we gotta respect as a human. That's what I believe.
So what advice can you give to the young men that are coming up that are, you know, looking for ways to better themselves or be successful? What advice can you give them?
Man, I say this. Get your money and invest your money. I'm gonna be honest with you. Be ready to take some L's. Don't be scared of L's. If anything, L's is what help you become a better person. Now, don't be stupid and have nothing but L's in your pocket, nigga. You need to have M's in your shit. So the thing about it, you do good with your money that you got, and then you, like I say again, you reinvest into whatever you believe is best for your situations, you know, and whatever your goals and aspirations is, because we all got different life, like got different lives that we live. So it's gonna be shit, you know. What type of life personally do you want? And then what goals personally do you got? And then you put a plan in place. Execute that shit. And if you do good, or, you know, if you bring the results that you want, double down. Don't be scared. You feel what I'm saying? If you scared that shit, you ain't getting no bread, nigga. I'm gonna be the one against your bread, nigga. For sure.
Is there any business ventures that you attempted to do that you thought was gonna work out that didn't quite work out?
Nah. Because every business venture I do really is recession proof. You
Okay.
know, that's real game right there. Just go to Google and look it up. You'll educate yourself. Most of them was recession proof. But the thing is, it was all personally by myself that I want to keep doing that every day. It's the main
So
thing.
recession proof, that's actually a thing that people can actually Google and it'll help them like in a direction where they can actually be successful just by Googling that and seeing something on there that they can actually try out. Is that what you're saying?
Nah. Hell nah. Because if you got the information and you got the knowledge, if you don't execute and follow through, you'll get nowhere in life.
So define recession proof. Like exactly what is that? Recession proof.
Recession proof would be businesses that's gonna operate regardless because it's not a want, it's a need. You know? Now sometimes people gonna look at it like, let's say fashion, for example, fashion wouldn't be recession proof because let's say if the world go to shit and we got all $1,000, I just dropped a new shirt. That don't fucking matter based off of the scenario. But if bro a truck driver, we still need him on the road because he gonna drop this load off from this other state. You feel what I'm saying?
That's free game.
That's real game. I'm
That's
not
free
gonna sit
game
here
right
and lie to
there.
the nigga about that shit.
A lot of people don't know about that.
Yeah.
So if you need to Google it, it's recession proof. You need to Google it.
Recession proof. You'll understand the difference between a recession proof business and a business that you want to try because it's your interest.
Yeah. So the next 10 years, what is BAAGBOY doing?
Shit, I like. I can't call it, bitch, because it'll never stop. I just got to figure out, you know, what ways I could bring value to my people and my community and others outside of myself. You know, it could be in so many different ways. It could be in so many different lanes. You know, you just gotta understand what you wanna try or what I would like to try, and then just see it through. We don't know what come with this shit. That's like if you asking me for the truth.
Is there any interest in new business ventures with you?
Donut shop. Look, if you see behind, it's a donut on that wall right there. I want a donut shop there.
A donut shop.
I mean,
where you gonna put it? In the middle of the cliff?
Man, I'll put that anywhere. You know?
A donut shop. That's a good one.
Yeah, I'll put it anywhere because you gotta think about it. It's like a staple piece in any community. If we come from my hood to your hood, if we wake up in the morning and feel good, we're gonna go over there where we should. Real shit. I ain't gonna lie to you because I think it's something that's fun, you know, interesting. It'll be probably like, I think it's cool. We all mess with it now. It just probably might not have your eyes on it until you just want to do something that make yourself feel good or happy. So I think that'll be something cool. I wouldn't shy away from that shit at all.
Is there other successful people in your family that came before you?
Yeah. I think all my people successful. Nah, let me slow down. I'm gonna be honest. I think my immediate people probably successful, like my mom or like my little brothers, because it's really not a monetary thing that really that I can evaluate success off of. I would evaluate off of like the character that they got, because that's gonna let us know if they got these characteristics and these characteristics, they'll most likely be this type of person. But if they got these characteristics and these characteristics, like let's say I got you, like a nigga that don't want to get up and work for the next nigga at all because he too cool or he just feel like he ain't got to, then we understand that he probably gonna be a leech or a sucker, or he gonna probably be the type of nigga that ain't gonna have no money. But it may be somebody else that's willing to work hard for the next person that'll be willing to work hard for themselves too. And 9 times out of 10, they'll probably bring success that we look at it like, you know what I'm saying, to themselves. You know?
Do
So
you
I
feel?
wouldn't.
My bad to cut you off. I'm trying to ask you. Do you feel like, in order to be successful, you have to be around successful people first?
No. You could be around the slum thinking you could be successful. You got to understand how to adapt to your environment. So that's a characteristic. Like we said earlier, it's not just like something that you would expect. Some niggas get with it, some niggas don't. You just got to make sure whatever lifestyle you want, you be aware of that as early as possible, and then you bring it to reality. You feel what I'm saying?
So is there anything that you would like people to know about you before we get up out of here? Anything that's misconstrued? Anything that you want to get right?
Man, I'll say this, man. Any bitch that done fuck with me and did me wrong, I ain't even mad at you. You did? I'm gonna keep 100. Any nigga that done did me bad, I understand the differences that we may have as a person. It ain't never gonna be no harm. But just know that I know and I'm aware. And it's all love though. At the end of the day, you know, love for everybody that did good to me too, but most likely address the people that don't maneuver right towards people that you believe is good, you know. So I believe myself most likely doing good by my people more than doing bad. So I wouldn't expect that I'll probably do something flawed that we view as a culture, you know, to this type of person, as to that type of person. So the people that done move wrong, just know that you know. You dig what I'm saying? And I ain't mad at you, but you need to look in the mirror and fix your own self. You feel me? Because I ain't the type of nigga that's like you.
Yeah. Well, there it is. True Facts TV, Bag Boy. We out.
Hey, for sure. Y'all be safe, man. Fuck with your boy.